You know what I mean?
Yeah. So you go through that. Now, how are you concentrating on your act and trying to develop when there's so much turmoil going on?
We all suck. We suck. But there's nothing else. So the seven of us, learned. That's what I was getting to. When the clubs opened, which was like a year later, the Comedy Works in Denver was in a jazz club across the street upstairs called Basins Up. And it's my first headlining gig. I go right to headlining. I jumped. When I'm living with Pauly Shore in La Jolla, I'm the only comic that ever worked there like 6 months steady. And I was the middle. And the headliners would call her up, George Miller, God bless him, people like that, and go, I don't want to follow him. And I became a headliner down there, and so big they'd wait in line, bring me gifts. KGB, the radio show, made me a DJ whenever they went on vacation, and it just hit. So now I'm feeling pretty good. I hit my stride. I know what I do. I go to Denver, place is packed. I get off stage. I'm in the dressing room, and there's powder there. So I throw it in my face like I'm insane. And they come in, and I go, what? And they go, they're going to love you next show. I go, how many people are there? What do you mean? They go, how many tickets did you sell for that show? Oh, we don't turn the audience over. I go, dude, I got one fucking joke. And they laugh thinking, that's a joke. And then I went on stage and did an hour and 20 minutes and went, okay, I get what I do. I do material and I talk. And everybody said I had no act. It was very difficult for me, even the TV shows. How do we know when you're done? Even though I did a bunch of them, it was not easy. And now everybody does it. They're known for it. This kid Riff, I don't know what his name is. He's too cute. Right. If he went to prison, it'd be bad news. And there's a bunch of them. And that's how they build themselves now. But what they do is they chat, and if they hit on something, fine. What I've always done, if I work it for an hour, I remember something about everyone I talk to, a name, a job, something. And at the end of the night, I'd run it all together into one. And nobody does that. And that's how I got started in clubs. I didn't look back. I went right to headlining. And it was new. So because I could do time, I'd say to them, what do you make a week? And they'd lie, and I'd tip the bartender, and he'd tell me. So let's say it was $14,000 in liquor. I said, I'm going to do an hour, and then announce kamikazes are $1 a shot, and do another hour. I said, they'll be so drunk. And his bar went up to 18,000. So when I went in, what'd your bar do? He goes, 18,000. I go, well, we're partners after 14. I don't have to. And Louis Anderson was the only other guy that could do that. And I had a soft spot for that place because when they moved across the street, I just liked them. It was the first place I had gone. But one night I found a lady on stage there that is my dear friend. And her closing joke was, a lot of people say I'm not feminine. Well, they can suck my dick. And I went over and I said, put her on the show with me this week, because I'd go in early. And they go, she's a pain in the ass. We don't think women are funny. I go, you don't even know how to run your club. Are you kidding me? And that was Roseanne. So that's how I started headlining and doing it.
Coop's Comedy Corner.